Hello, welcome to your month of September and seasonal quarterly readings for fall. The autumnal equinox begins on Friday, September 22nd at 1:02 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, when the sun enters into the tropical sign of Libra at 0 degrees, marking the turning of the seasons. We have a more favorable astrological event occurring this month, which is Mercury going station direct on September 5th in Leo. In August, we were able to use the Mercury retrograde as an opportunity to reflect on the power of our words. This month, communication will begin to run more smoothly. For your readings, I will combine the month of September and fall seasons together in two parts. So for the first part will be the monthly forecast for September, and the second part will be for autumn, where I will draw 4 cards. 1 card for the remainder of September from the 22nd through the 30th, 2 cards for the months of October and November as a whole, and a card for December up until the winter solstice on the 21st. Okay, so let's get started with your readings. Leo, for your September forecast, I will be using the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, and I'm going to be doing the Celtic cross spread. So let's see what the energy will be like for Leos for the month of September. Show me the energy for Leos for September. Okay. The Emperor, the Chariot, Justice, 8 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, the Moon, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Shadow card is the 8 of Cups. Okay, so I am seeing a definite theme. So what is really sticking out to me is that, you know, the center and the crossing card, the foundation, the crowning energy, and the self position are all major arcanas. Okay, so this is big picture stuff. I feel like you're clearing out karma, clearing out lingering stuff that you have not yet. There's a sense of like completion. Okay, your karmic contracts are coming to completion. So if there's any pending energy, anything that feels like it didn't have any sort of resolution over the past few months, I would say, you know, what is this word? Closure. You're going to be getting the closure that you need. Okay, so the Emperor. Okay, this card is usually about an authoritative influence, okay, or a focus on responsibility, your work, okay, what it is that you need to accomplish. Okay, it's a very strict energy. Again, it's very disciplined. Okay, you have the Chariot. Okay, so this is about usually when I see these two together, it's like if you have the discipline and determination, you will reach the success. There's some sort of challenge here as far as there is like some sort of hurdle or some sort of bump in the road, but the Emperor doesn't give up. Okay, so the Justice card is also about, this is karma. That's what I'm seeing. It's like the scales of justice, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, this is also karmic relationships, karmic contracts, things that you need to experience and need to go through. Okay, it can be something official on a very mundane level. It's like, okay, you know, maybe there's a boss or something to do with your work. There's some sort of contract to be had with your success. If you're applying for a new job, it's possible. There could be some sort of hurdle with that, though. I do see work here. In the past, you put in a lot of work, you put in a lot of effort. Okay, and I do see this as like a work-related context, but I also do see there also is somebody coming back from your past, because in the environment you have the 6 of Cups, which is the past. it's, you know, memories, things like that. It's sweet memories, something that you have with someone. It's remembering things, you know, either in a better or worse light than they actually did happen, but it's just sort of that nostalgic feeling. There's something in the environment. You're either going back to a familiar place that you had been before, for one, or two, somebody from your past may be returning. Okay, I do see the person here, the Page of Pentacles, so there's an arrival of a person. Okay, right. It does trigger something in you. It triggers feelings of insecurity, feelings of fear, of doubt. I see you questioning yourself. I see you doubting yourself. I see you sort of going through, this is the shadow period, right? So you're like, okay, facing your demons, facing your shadows. The Moon card is like, it's just sort of like an indication that you could be too much in your mind, okay? About it, overthinking a situation. There is something that is arising that sort of tests you. It sort of triggers you in a way. You're feeling triggered. You're not really sure what to do. Okay, there may be a little bit of confusion. I see that these two energies are both sort of saying, okay, not very clear on where to go from here. Okay. Your hope and fear is to just go, yay, everything is great. Let's just, you know, pretend that I don't have to face the responsibilities. I don't have to, you know, do anything that feels unpleasant or deal with any sort of serious matter here. You want to sort of move through this. You want to sort of get to the end, but it just looks like, you know, this is the hope, is like, wee, everything is wonderful and great, but you have something very serious to deal with in front of you, okay? It's going to need your attention. Maybe there's a tendency to just want to play when you need to do the work right now, okay? This is not a time for play. This is a time for work. There's a little bit of a mystery too with the High Priestess. It's like, okay, you got to go within. You got to ask yourself. You got to check in, you know, with your higher self. And I do see the Moon here. It was like a little bit of mystery. You don't know where this is going, okay? Final outcome is like, if there's any sort of bump in the road, it's going to be over, okay? It's going to be very clear that there's an ending. There's something that comes to an end. And I do feel like this can be a very positive card, especially if you have old karma to clear out with somebody. Karma doesn't have to be bad. Maybe it's a karmic debt they owe you, or you owe them, or maybe it's mutual, but it's like, you know what, whatever comes this month, you're going to be done with it. It's like goodbye. It's the end of one phase, and I feel like you're going to get the closure that you need. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for the month of September for you Leos. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is see how the fall season is going to be in general for you. So like I said in the intro, I will be pulling 4 cards to see the general energy and the flow of how this month is, or how this season is going to go. So let's see. Show me the cards for Leo. There we go. Okay. 4 of Cups. So things are pretty good, but not great, it seems like. There is some sort of opportunity here. I feel like the advice that this card is saying is like, don't be negative, okay? Try to see the positive in the situation. I feel like, Leo, you're the most positive sign, right? I did hear that lately. Recently, that Leo is the most positive sign. It's a very solar sign, right? The sun gives the force of life. It always shines. But even sometimes Leos, they can get a little bit down. They can feel a little discouraged, okay? So just know that, you know, there is another opportunity around the corner. If things didn't really turn out the way that you would want it to, don't be too negative. Don't be too discouraged, because there's always, like, it's like a passing phase. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, I see the 10 of Pentacles. What I'm getting with this for September is a sense of ownership. Ownership, owning your responsibility, owning what you need to do, and you will achieve that success. You will accomplish what it is that you need, okay? You also have support around you. The Ten of Pentacles, there's usually other people or other things around you. You have the resources, basically, to deal with whatever you need to deal with. That comes in this month. But this is a very grounded energy. It's a card of wealth. It's a card of, you know, prosperity. So don't despair here. Notice the blessings that you do have. Okay. I'm seeing in October, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this energy, the Four of Cups, is kind of like you're feeling like, it just looks like you're still feeling down. You're still feeling discouraged about something. Maybe you're feeling like you don't have enough of whatever it is. Enough love, enough money, enough time, enough whatever. It just feels like you're not fully content with what you have. And I'm sensing that, you know, again, like there's these trees and they're not producing anything, and you're kind of looking down instead of looking up. In both of these, I see the head gesture is sort of down. You're feeling down, but you could look up and see that there is another cup here available to you. You do have pentacles in your hands. You have things to work with, okay? See, November, there's a very important relationship coming in. This could be a new relationship. It could be an old relationship. I saw it happening in September, but it also could be November too. I feel like this is a new love that comes in for you, especially because you have the Prince of Wands following it, which is excitement. Or maybe you're rekindling something that you thought was over. Okay, you thought it was done, you thought it was over, you're feeling maybe a little bit depressed or a little sad about it, but I feel like you're up again. You're feeling like, okay, great, I'm feeling, you know, I'm in love, like I'm, you know, enchanted by this person, Prince of Wands. Again, it's exciting. It's an exciting thing. You feel like you've gotten the life back. Look, here's the sun. There's the sun behind you. There's the sun here. It's like, okay, you're not going to be too down for too long. And check this out. Leo. Here's Leo right here on you. You've got the Leo, the lion. You're on your shield of strength, right? You have a lot of strength. And everyone goes through periods where they're not feeling like the best. It doesn't look terrible. I'm not seeing swords. It's not overwhelming. It's, you know, it's just sort of like a slump. It's like, okay, things could be better. They're not terrible, but then it's like in December, you're feeling excited again. You're feeling up again. You're feeling more like you, okay? And you might be going on a trip, since this is a card of movement as well, the Prince of Wands. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm seeing for the trajectory of the fall season. Now, this is a little bit unscripted. I did not mention this in the intro, but I do want to select a card from the Oracle deck. It's the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle card deck. And I thought it would be nice to choose one of these to sort of cap off your reading. So let's bring this reading to a close by showing the Leos what message they need to see for September and fall. Oh my gosh. I swear there's other cards in this deck, but I keep pulling this one. I pulled it for Aries, Taurus, Cancer, and now you, Leo. So what is it that you desire? I feel like the universe is letting you choose your attitude, letting you choose your perspective, reminding you that you are the author of your own life. You also have the ability to respond to whatever happens. You choose. The power is within you. The ball is in your court. It's all on you, okay? And it's very empowering, okay? So it says, what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Okay. So there's some sort of decision that you need to make. I do see that the energy sort of picks up for you in November and December, where you're feeling a little bit more up, and it's just sort of like a rapid turnaround. And that's how I would apply this message. But it's very important to ask yourself, what is it that you want? What do you want to create? What do you want your life to be like? Okay. Okay, Leo, so this was the message for you for September and the fall. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos and for subscribing to my channel. If you would like a personalized reading that is specific to you and your circumstances, please contact me through my website, sungoddessashley.com, or via email. I will leave the links in the description box below. Wishing you the best month of September and commencement of autumn.